what's going on Instagram at Indigenous Rookie Cards, aka Name, coming at you. It's Sunday evening, time for another Indigenous Sunday. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to @Dogface208 for his viral TikTok that was going crazy over the weekend. You know, he's just getting millions of views. You've all seen it. He's rolling down the street on his skateboard, vibing, drinking cranberry juice, listening to Fleetwood Mac. It's pretty sweet. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here, give you a little update on what's been happening in my world. I haven't been on Instagram a ton this week, and that's because I've been pretty exhausted. The last post I made was last Sunday, and it was making a video for this. I wanted to keep it consistent, so I came back on again, and here I am making the video. But it's been really tiring. Like the last few weeks has been really busy. Work's been busy. I have a family. I got 3 young kids. My youngest is 3 months old. So trying to balance work, my family, having a life, and then being in this hobby. So shout out to all you dads out there who are, you know, balancing their careers, family life, and being in this hobby, and, you know, doing a lot of social media content. I hope that you're finding that balance that you need in your life, because I've been trying to find that lately. And I have been coming on Instagram, just kind of lurking, liking people's videos and their posts, just to come on and give love and support, because people always do that for me. So I want to keep that going. And I didn't get any mail this week, just to give you an update on that. I have purchased a few cards. I got a few really sweet Zach White Cloud cards on the way. Looking forward to getting those hopefully this week. I picked up a Zach White Cloud, the Cup Gold Rookie patch auto. That one's out of 24, and then I picked up the Gold auto out of 36. And then I also have a Calm Sea purchase that I made probably like a month and a half ago. I'm still waiting on. That's not going to be shipped till October, but I picked up an Upper Deck Young Guns Gold Rainbow foil. So all those are going into the Zach White Cloud PC. You'll see them on here as soon as they come in. So hopefully not waiting too long on that, and then I can share that all with you. I also picked up a Brandon Montour Exquisite, the Cup 4-color patch auto out of 71. Got those all for a pretty sweet price. I don't pay a ton for the cards in my collection, mostly because like I don't like spending a ton on cards unless there's something that I'm not going to see again for a long time. Also, that's probably another factor, is because I collect a lot of guys that you aren't going to see in other people's personal collections. Like if you are collecting them, then that's really awesome, because I love it if people are collecting the same players as me, because you're showing support to the Indigenous players in the NHL. So I don't have a ton of competition when it comes to buying my cards, and I can get them for fairly cheap prices. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on. So yeah, just to recap, been laying off Twitter and no mail. So I do have a card of the week for you. And my card of the week is a 1998-99 OPG Chrome Jonathan Cheechoo rookie card. And this is my card of the week because it's significant to me, because back in the day, back in 2005-06, I had just been back in the hobby for about a year or so, or 2 years actually. And Jonathan Cheechoo was on fire. He was putting the puck away. He won the Rocket Richard trophy that year. And everyone was buying up his cards. Like his OPG Chrome at that time was being sold for anywhere up to $25, and that's pretty huge for, you know, a base OPG CHL card that was like really mass produced, and that was really easy to find. Well, relatively easy to find. And another thing was, like, my brother and I were huge Jonathan Cheechoo fans. My brother collected him. We actually got to meet him one time. My dad had killed a moose back in 2006, and Jonathan came to Edmonton, and he told his auntie, who we knew, that he wanted moose. So My brother got a moose roast from my dad. I gave it to Jonathan. Jonathan took it home and ate it with his auntie. And yeah, and then that was really cool meeting him. He's a really nice guy, really soft-spoken and humble. And it was just so cool to meet an NHL player at the time and someone who was also Cree like us. So that was pretty sweet. And my brother did have an awesome Jonathan Cheechoo collection. He was working on the oil rigs that time, so he just had a lot of cash flow coming in, and every time he'd come home he'd just have like tons of Jonathan Cheechoo cards that he'd be picking up, and I'd be a little bit envious because I was still in university at the time and not making a ton of money. But nowadays Cheechoo cards are very affordable. You could probably get an OPG Chrome just raw for $5 or $6, and you know that's probably the most you're going to pay for it. But the ones that I want to talk about are ones that are graded. I have one that's graded PSA 10, and I have another one that's BGS 9.5. I picked up the PSA 10 from my buddy Jeremy Lee, who is also the host of Sports Cards Live, and I got this from him at the Virtual Expo. I had no idea that Jeremy even had this card, and if it wasn't for the Virtual Expo, I probably wouldn't have known about it, and I probably wouldn't have it in my collection today. So I went into his booth at the Virtual Expo, and we chatted it up a bit, and I started looking at all the stuff he had for sale. And then I seen it there. It was actually the end of the night. So I sent him a message on Instagram, and I asked him about the card, and he told me how much it was listed for, but he said, shoot me an offer. So I sent him an offer, and I think it was about $45 or something like that. And he accepted it, and here we are today. And I had no idea, but I looked it up once I came in. I checked the population report on PSA, and this is a Pop 7. So there's only 7 PSA 10 Jonathan Cheechoo OPG Chrome rookie cards out there, and one of them's in my PC, and it's not going anywhere. So thanks a lot, Jeremy. I really appreciate this. And then the other one, BGS 9.5. I really like this because the centering got a 10. So a lot of these cards are pretty tough with the centering, and that is why I wanted this card. And I got this card for so cheap too. I think I paid like $25 for it or something, and that was about 4 years ago maybe. But like I said, not a lot of people are buying Cheechoo, and I was able to get it for a really great price. The only thing is corners are 9 on this, so I mean it got centering 10, corners 9, edges 9.5, surface 9.5, so really close to being a true gem mint. But I'm really happy with it. I really love both of these cards, and whenever I take them out, I take my Cheechoo collection out, I look at them for a really long time. And if I could go back to when I was in university and show myself these cards, I think the me back then would be like blown away that I actually have these in my collection today, because I was such a huge Cheechoo fan, and because he was so huge at the time. So those are my 2 cards of the week. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope you enjoyed the videos that I'm putting on here. This one's a little long, it's 9 minutes, and if you watch this till the end, thank you very much. Another thing, shout out to MSG Collectibles. He's doing a giveaway for 1,000 followers, and it was for $50 credit with one of 2 breakers, and I won. I never won anything on a giveaway before, so that was pretty awesome, and that really made my night. So thanks again. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next week.